Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be sharing a different type of video with you guys. It's actually going to be an educational video. I'm going to be sharing some insight into how I approached writing my song Echoing Footsteps. Hopefully you guys get something out of that. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And if you have any ideas about any kind of videos that you want to see in the future, go ahead and leave those in the comments as well. And here's the video. Okay, welcome to today's video. The concept I wanted to explain to you guys today is using polychords as a way to actually trick yourself into creating 7th and 9th chords and more advanced harmonies like that. So to get started off, let's just talk about polychords for a quick second. Polychords are multiple chords stacked up on top of each other. So for example, if I took this C major chord right here and a D major chord and put them together, you get some really interesting sounding harmony. The approach I want to take with this today actually has nothing to do with just pulling two random chords together to create weird harmonies, but to actually use chords that make sense together. And in doing that, you're actually not making a polychord. Officially speaking, you'd be making a 7th or a 9th chord. An example that I want to use is actually from my song Echoing Footsteps. So the way that I wrote this song originally, I was trying to come up with more advanced harmonies. My way of thinking was putting two chords together, like in polychords. What I did was I took a C minor chord, and then I put an inverted G minor on top of that, like that. And when you put the two of those together, you actually get a C minor 9 chord with the G on top there for melody. And that's how I wrote that first little lick of the song. Just kind of rocking between that 5 and that 7 there. Then I went to here, A flat major 7. Walked that bass line down to an F while keeping the right hand the same. So my thinking here was that I was playing an F minor and an A flat major 7, but it actually just turned it into an F9 chord, F minor 9. So then I played this E flat over a D flat, walked it back up to head into and that's how I wrote that first verse to the song. So basically, again, if you take two chords that actually share notes in the harmonic series, you're going to end up just getting, a more advanced version of the root chord. That's evident here because, obviously G and C are a fifth apart, so they share a lot of the same frequencies. If you just stack up thirds on a C major chord, that's what you get. Make this minor and dominant, and look, right in there you have a G minor chord just written right there for you already. And this is a C9. C minor, G minor. They share voices, so that's why they work so well together if you think about them in polychords. Actually, the same thing applies to that C major and D major example that I gave earlier. This just is a continuation if you kept stacking thirds. So if you go, you'd have B, so that turns into 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, sharp 11, 13. That's a C13 chord right there, but we got it by thinking about C major and D major together. Or you could think about this with C major and some B minor 7 right there. That's another way you can think about it. Or C major 7 with a D major on top there. There are endless possibilities to this way of thinking. And I think it just takes a little bit of creativity and some willingness to think about songwriting in different ways than you're used to. So go out there and be creative, and feel free to come up with your own methods. Let me know how that goes too. I'm kind of interested to see what some people are doing out there, you know. Some people might just bang on the keys until they find something that they like, and you know what? That's honestly what I did for my first song, you know. I didn't know that much about what I was doing, but, you know, if it sounds good, then go ahead and mess around with it, and maybe eventually you'll understand why it sounds good. And then, you know, obviously, if you're selling sheet music and stuff, you want to know how it's actually supposed to be written out and spelled and everything. But yeah, go out there and experiment. Experimenting is good. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Should have another video up in the next couple weeks. Until then, go ahead and check out my Patreon and subscribe to that if you want to get even more videos. And go ahead and leave comments, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd love for you to drop comments about what kind of videos you want to be seeing me do. So I will do my best to respond to all those and read all those. Keep up on what you guys want to see. So until then, can't wait to see you guys in the next video.